Well, it's that season again, and once again this year, as we do every year, we're beginning to decorate the office for Christmas. It's just one of those traditions without which Christmas really wouldn't be Christmas around here. My guess is that in your family, you've got things that you do every year that have become a really important part of Christmas for you. They may be traditions that were passed on to you from your parents and maybe to them from their parents. We certainly have traditions like that in our home. One of the things that we like to do is have a fancy dress dinner every Christmas Eve. It's not a sit-down dinner. We stand around dressed up in our finest, eating just some delectable foods. One of the things that we eat every Christmas Eve, and it's the only time we ever have it, is called ramaki. Now, probably most of you don't even know what that is. Interestingly enough, it's made out of chicken livers. I mean, what is that about? I don't even like chicken liver. But somehow or other, when you wrap it in bacon and have a water chestnut in there and marinate it all afternoon in some kill-for-good sauce and then bake it on Christmas Eve, it's transformed into something to die for. It's just great. Not only do we have a fancy dress dinner on Christmas Eve, but we always have Christmas Eve communion or go to a Christmas Eve communion service. That's just a special part of the season. And then on Christmas morning, whether it's just Pam and me alone at home or if we're with our kids or grandchildren, before we open any presents, we always sit by the tree and read together the Christmas story out of the Gospels. There's a line in Luke's narrative of the birth of Jesus that is particularly significant. Do you remember when the angels appeared to the shepherds? The angels said to the shepherd that they were bringing good news of great joy that would be for all the people. For all the people. Not just for the shepherds, not just for their families, not just for the Israelites, but for all the people. You probably can see the map right behind our Christmas tree. And in the eastern part of that map, on the right-hand side of your picture, live nearly 2 billion people who have never heard that good news of great joy for all the people. It's kind of sad when you think about it. That 2,000 years after the angels came to the shepherd, there still would be nearly a third of the world's population that have yet to experience their first Christmas. Not ramakis and Christmas trees, but the good news of great joy. It really is good news for all the people, but it won't be that for them until they hear. And so as you go through this Christmas season with your family, enjoying the traditions that may have been a part of your family for generations before, would you also remember the 2 billion who are still waiting for the first time they'll ever hear that good news of great joy? Remember them in your prayers. Remember them in your gifts. May God bless you and give you and your family a joyous Merry Christmas.